Hi guys, I'm going to be presenting my CART101 Behance portfolio that includes everything that I worked on in computer art. So to start, I wanted to start with this right here because this is the first thing that we did. And it just goes to show where I started in this program and we'll see later on how I ended up. I just think it's always fun to include kind of a before and after to see improvement. So the first project was the pattern project. I really liked using Photoshop and being able to just play around with the brushes and everything and create textures. As you can see, we started to make patterns with them, and I thought it was interesting how you could take something so simple and just by repeating it with itself, you can create something that's almost beautiful, like how they make fabrics and textures. And then you can see in the last one just how to differentiate one section of it and have one part stand out, even though it's all really the same thing. For the next project, we worked on the self-portrait. I liked in this project to be able to expand on what we learned in the last project, and especially to be able to personalize it and make it ourselves. I thought that was really cool too. I really like working in Photoshop because I'm more of a fine arts person, not really computer art. So this was a good segue into getting into computer art while still being able to use my hand and be able to use motion as I'm comfortable with. And then these were some of the filters that go on top. I'm not too crazy about the filters because they just look, I don't know how to explain it. So there's that one. This one was kind of cool. I liked how it changed the background textures from something like this to something like this. Kind of unexpected and random, which made it fun. And then this one just reminded me of like all the memes you see where they add humor and put a radial blur on it. I thought it was kind of cool to do that on my own project. For the next one, the digital collage. This one is the hand piece. You can't really see the whole thing all at once, but just learning about the layers panel and how each of the layers can interact with each other. At first, I thought it was really mysterious and I couldn't predict anything that was going on, but the more that I used them, the less predictable they became and the easier it became to use them. And then this was the digital collage project that built on top of that. I had a lot of layers in this, but I learned that being able to name my layers helped me to stay organized and helped me to move on. And if I did something that I didn't like, it made it a lot easier to go back into my project and change it, which is something that's different from traditional art media that I'm used to. If I put a stroke of paint down, I can't pick it back up. So I thought using the layers panel really helped me to understand the advantages of working in computer art. For the alpha bestiary project, I thought this was really fun. It made me feel like a children's book illustrator, which was a really interesting experience. I chose to do the Hoatzin, which is a bird I've never heard of. Just learning about the layers and everything really helped with this project, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it's a neat little thing. So with this project is where I had a hard time with Illustrator, and then of course this project we did completely online because we had already moved off campus. So I had challenges with that, and just getting all the line work to match up and be even, and the intersections and everything I had trouble with. It just took a lot of practice, but I think in the end I ended up with some things that I was happy with. I really liked the live paint tool when we got onto part B of this. It really made things stand out and helped to push the background and foregrounds. And then the last project was the GIF, or GIF, however you want to pronounce it. I thought it was really fun. Of course, the sun doesn't move like that, which is what I realized after I already published it. But I think it gives it a little bit of character. I just wanted to show how in quarantine, here at home, the only thing you can really do is watch TV and watch the sunset and watch the clock go around. So that's what I decided to do for my project. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation, and we'll see you soon.